Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and this is video 4 of my 6-part video blog from the PDGA World Championships, and this one's going to be a little more fun than the last two. I played a little bit better. Not great, but definitely better. But first, my next 6-month online Become a Complete Disc Golfer class is going to be announced shortly, and if you follow anything I do in the teaching realm, everything I do sells out basically immediately. I have seminars coming up this October that sold out October of last year. So if you want to make sure you get into this next class, go to scottstokely.net, get on the mailing list, and you will be the first to be notified. So scottstokely.net, get on the mailing list. You'll also be notified of seminars and clinics and other things as well. Okay, so I started off today like 115th place or 125th place. I don't know. Once I saw I got to 3 digits, I stopped looking at the number. But somewhere around there, out of like 220 people or something. I'm just making up the numbers, but it's close. And not where I expected to be, but I still got 2 days to try to make the cut. And I'm like 9 strokes out of the cut at this point to play on Saturday. And so I'm excited. I'm going to shred. I step up to the first hole. Huge fairway. Just make sure you air to the right side with the backhand hyzer, because if you pull a little too far right, you'll just skip off the road as the disc fades safe. I mean, technically you could just, you can hit the curb or something like that. But barring that, you're going to skip safe. And so I hit the curb. I bogeyed the first hole all 3 rounds. That is so annoying. I just just starting off that way, it's just it's like you're digging yourself out of a hole to begin the round. And I did it again, so that was a drag. Birdied the next hole, but then bogeyed hole 3. But then I birdied hole 4. Then I bogeyed hole 5. It's like I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm making plenty of birdies. I'm throwing good shots. My circle 2 putting's been like probably the best it's been all year. I mean, I'm making a whole bunch of putts from outside the circle. I just am getting bogeys. I don't, in the 3 rounds this tournament, I haven't had a single bogey where I didn't throw out of bounds. So I'm not throwing one too many shots per hole. Not once. Every single bogey I've had has been an OB stroke. So yeah, I'm 1 over after 5 holes. Here we go again. And, but I kept focused, and next thing you know, I birdied 6 out of 8 holes, going on a nice little run. Didn't have a single putt in 6 holes. I could be wrong, but I don't think I was outside the bullseye on any 6 of them. On the 450-foot par 3s, I was 2 feet from the hole. I was laying up my par 4s and 5s, my approach shots under the basket. So I get to hole 16, the island hole, 5 under par. And that hole's hit or miss. It's like you should be able to hit the island, but it's probably going to be a birdie or a bogey. And I skipped my shot right off the island into the water. Whatever, no big deal. That anyone can bogey that hole. So I took a bogey to drop to 4 under there. Then I just do an awful shot on 17 and bogeyed it. And next thing you know, I'm back to 3 under par. I parred 18, missed my putt, but it came in at 1030 rated. It dropped to like 1025, but I can't be mad that I shot a 1025 rated round. That's above my rating, but also it's solid golf, and it's what I've been shooting. So it's not that I played well. I just shot the way I shot in Des Moines. I shot exactly what I shot in Des Moines. Can't be upset over that, but at the same time, it is really weird to shoot a 1025 rated round with 5 bogeys, because it's really easy to think, wow, if those shots had just stayed in bounds, not talking about if I had made those 50-foot putts or if I'd done something spectacular, it just means that my shot didn't hit the curb, and then my shot, hit the island and stuck instead of skipped, and just, that happens, and it's that close to like a 1060 round. So I feel like I'm throwing very close. But what's the difference between someone at my level and someone at Paul and Chris Clemens and Matty O's level, Ricky's level? We can go throw side by side, and we're both throwing excellent shots. it looks like we're playing similar golf. The difference is my shots that land out of bounds by 3 feet, their shots are inbounds by 3 feet. But that's not luck. It's that it's a game of inches, and it's so technical that when you're just a little bit below their level, it's, 6 times each round they best you on a shot. And then at the end of the round, 6 strokes is the difference between 1060 and 1020. Not even 6 strokes, 5 strokes. Not 6 strokes, something, whatever. 7 strokes, who knows? But it's not that much, but it's also a lot at the same time. So I still feel like I'm so close because it just feels right there. And I don't know. I'm not gonna say this season is still young, but there's still some big events coming up. I'm still very hopeful that I'm going to put it together because I'm so damn close. But I am 4 or 5 strokes out of the cut line. I believe I need a 7 under today. No, sorry, 9 under. I need a 9 under at Jones. 9 under I'll make the cut. And so fingers crossed, y'all. Thanks.